Okay, so I came to see you because see you virtually, obviously, because was it after COVID or was it probably, I suspect, had been going on a long time before that, but especially at lunchtimes, there was this sort of need, this desire to always finish with biscuits or with cake or something sweet and like that. And it's like, it's got to stop actually, because, a little bit of COVID weight, I think that's become a real term now, was beginning to creep on. And I have a good diet otherwise, so I expected that the urge, the kind of desire would go, and I think I said to you from the start that I wanted the choice. So I didn't necessarily want to forever, for the rest of my life, never have a cake or, I'm in the UK, so we use the word biscuits. I don't know about Canada, but I know in America they have a different cookie, that kind of thing, I didn't want to say I'm never going to have one in my life again, but I wanted the control. I wanted to have that choice. Yesterday I will. No, the next 2 or 3 days I have no need to. So directly afterwards, not too much, because it was evening time, UK time. So sort of went to bed, I think I went to bed almost straight away afterwards. So it was the next day it was put to the test. And if I'm really honest, there was, when we did it, I was like, yeah, well, we'll have to see what happens here. But then after eating lunch, then it was sort of like, well, this is a very strange, peculiar feeling, because there was no desire or urge there to even want it. And I can't remember if it was that day or the following day I'd actually made. I absolutely love them. And it was quite a strange feeling looking at them and thinking, well, they look great and I hope everybody enjoys them, but I don't particularly want one. And that was a very strange thing, but a very good thing to experience.
Great. So now it's been several weeks since we saw each other, and do you continue with those changes? Is this result so far, permanent?
Yeah, no, they have continued, and I think I messaged you to say that I've made a slight, I'd call it a modification, because sometimes if I'm told you can never have these again in your life, they'll get bigger and I want it. And I thought, no, that's actually not what I wanted. I wanted the choice of, even when I think, yeah, I think I will today have a little piece of cake or something like that, a very small amount, and I'm quite satisfied, rather than perhaps a bigger portion that I would have had beforehand. So sometimes I can just leave it, and another time it's just a small amount will give me that satisfaction. So that's really good. I'm happy with that.
Wonderful. So now when you look at those biscuits that you had to have before, after every meal, what kind of feeling arises within you?
It's not really a feeling, it's more of a question of, well, why? Why did I really feel the need for that? And I still don't know why that was. It's not been some revelation. So yeah, that's been that's a really good feeling, to think. So it's more me choosing what I eat rather than feeling compelled to eat something because of some silly urge or craving. So.
Mm-hmm. So what would you say to someone who is suffering from, sometimes they call it sugar addiction, but we know that it's just a habit. It tastes really good. It's very easy to fall in love with that, and then we tend to seek out those things that are pleasurable. But if someone would like to eliminate that habit, or gain control over it, what would you suggest to that person?
I would suggest, hypnosis is and easy to get that change. And it stays, it stays. It's not just a one hit wonder. Well, it hasn't been for me, so.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Helen. And I'm really happy with the results that we accomplished during our session. And for you to know that you are sweet enough as a person, and only when you want to have this little treat from time to time, right now you have a control over it.
Yeah, good. And that feels good. So thank you.
Thank you.